Exactly how did Alexander the Great die? Subscribe or follow for future episodes. Alexander, conqueror of Persia, lord of Asia, undefeated in battle, stood at the height of power in 323 BC. Plans filled his mind. New campaigns, new cities, new worlds to conquer. The horizon was never far enough. Then, suddenly, the march stopped. After days of heavy drinking and celebration, Alexander was struck by a violent illness. Fever burned through him. His strength faded. The man who had ridden at the front of every charge could no longer stand. His generals gathered at his bedside, waiting for orders that would shape the future of the world. None came. For days, the fever worsened. Some said malaria, others typhoid. Some whispered poison. Ancient sources would argue for centuries, but one truth remained. The greatest conqueror of the age was dying at just 32 years old. His soldiers filed past his chamber in silence, weeping as they looked upon the motionless figure who had led them across deserts, mountains, and empires. He could no longer speak, but he was still alive, a king fading before their eyes. When asked who would inherit his empire, legend says he whispered, "To the strongest." It was not an answer. It was a warning. Alexander died in Babylon, and with him died the unity of his empire. His generals, the Diadochi, turned on one another almost immediately. Friends became rivals. Armies that once marched together now clashed in brutal wars of succession. The empire he built in a decade shattered in years, yet his legend only grew. Cities still bore his name. Cultures remained blended. His dream of a connected world did not vanish. It transformed history. Alexander's body failed, but Alexander the Great became immortal. Subscribe or follow for the next adventure.